これはいつか魔法帝になってみせます。
おい。You're
going to your local game store and you're just visiting, and oh man, we got some new product over here. I see we got the new Black Clover Starter Deck, and you walk in and you're like, what's this? I don't know much about Union Arena, but this video told me to buy 2 starter decks, so that's what I'm going to do. So you go home, you bust them open, and you see that you got 4 Red Asta cards. So this is the main card that we'll be looking to get in these 2 starter decks because we cannot get these anywhere else. They are not available in the booster packs. So with 2 starter decks, we're going to be able to make this full Red Asta deck. It's not the strongest, but hey, what do you expect from 2 starter decks? It allows us to play with our friends, have some fun, and really understand the mechanics of the game. So the main card that we're going to be looking at is the 4 cost 1 action point Asta. That is a raid card that says, when played, place the top card of your deck face down under this character. Choose up to 1 character on your opponent's front line. It loses all base abilities until the start of your next turn. So the goal of this card is to choose an opposing strong raid card like one of these, and we can negate their effects. This allows us to swing the tempo into our favor and allow us to push to win the game. The other effect of the Red Asta says, when attacking once per turn, you may place 1 face down card under this character into your sideline. If you do, this character gains impact 1. So this is a great effect to allow us to push through 1 damage. Other than that, we have our 5 cost 2 action point Yuno. This is a card that we can't get in the booster packs either because it's only available in the starter deck. It says, place this character set to active onto your field. When this character attacks and is not blocked, draw a card. When played, if Asta is on your field, choose up to 1 character on your opponent's front line and move it to their energy line. So this is a good effect because it allows us to get another attack in because we'll be moving away 1 of their characters onto the energy line. And notably also, this is a color trigger. Moving forward, we have our 3 cost action point restand card. My magic is never giving up. We have our 4 cost Demon Slayer sword, which is the special of the deck, and it only requires an Asta on our field to sideline a character with 5,000 or less BP. We have this 2 cost energy meeting card that says activate main, switch to resting, sideline this card, add up to 2 red characters with 3 or less required energy from your sideline to your hand. So this is a great card towards the end of the game to refuel our hand if we're missing cards. Other cards in our deck are the 0 cost Asta, which will be one of our raid targets, a 0 cost Luck Voltia, 0 cost Julius, and 1 cost Asta Step that is also a raid target. The other cards in the deck to facilitate the synergies are the 2 cost Yami that allows for extra energy generation, 2 cost Charmy that says activate main, switch to resting, choose 1 other character on your field. It gains 1000 BP until the end of the turn. So basically it allows us to keep this card in the back line and we can continuously increase the BP of 1 character once per turn every turn. We also have our 3 cost Finral and 3 cost Yuno. And we also have our 3 cost Noel, that is Step, and 2 energy generation. But what if you're looking to increase the power of your deck? I would look to purchase some booster packs or booster boxes to allow us to add additional cards in our deck once we're familiar with how to play the game and after having some games under our belt with the starter deck. So this definitely allows us to supercharge our deck, go Super Saiyan, and increase the power and efficiency of our deck. So this is the full potential of the deck. Let's say you had access to all the cards from the booster packs from the Black Clover set. So this would be the full Red Asta deck. The cards that I'll be removing from the starter deck are the 3 cards over here. Not because they're necessarily bad, but just because they're not as efficient as other cards that we could be putting. So these other cards, the most important one is the 5 cost 1 action point Asta that says raid. If on the front line, at the start of your turn, place the top card from this raided character into your sideline. If this character has a face down card under it, place 1 face down card under this character into your sideline instead. So this is a mainly negative effect because it'll place the top card into our sideline. Notably so, the bottom card, the card that we raided on, will still stay on the field, but it is definitely a negative effect that we will look to reduce with other cards. But most importantly, it says, when played, choose up to 1 character with 4,000 or less BP on your opponent's front line and sideline it. So this, however, is a great removal effect. So the 5 cost Yami is a card that synergizes well with our cards. It says, when played, you may place 1 face down card under a character onto your field into your sideline. If you do, draw a card. And most importantly, it says when attacking, choose up to one other character on your field with Black Bull's affinity, like this Asta, and place the top card of your deck face down under it. So this is the card that basically allows us to refuel our Asta so that we can reduce the negative downside of it. So for instance, if we attack with it, we're able to place the top card underneath our Asta, so at the start of your turn, the Asta will not have to put the top card into our sideline, and we can place the face down card into our sideline instead. And notably so, the Yami also fuels the 4-cost Asta to allow us to replay the Impact 1 effect. The other cards that we'll be looking for in the booster packs is the 0-cost Noel, the 2-cost Liebe, that allows us to raid on it with our Asta cards. It also says when play, draw a card, then place one card from your hand face down under this character. So basically, if we raid on top of this with an Asta card, we can use the card that's face down as fuel for its abilities. And then we have our 3-cost Gauche. This is a card that was available in the starter deck, but with the 5-cost Yami, it definitely gains more synergy because it allows it to gain double attack every turn. Alright, thanks for watching, and like and subscribe for more videos.